Well, hello. Happy New Year to everyone out there. I am Texas Beach Mom, or Mama Robin if you prefer, and this is What's Wednesday. I wanted to see if everybody had a good New Year's Eve. I did hear about the tragedy in New Orleans. If any of my listeners are from there or have people from there that were involved, I'm very sorry. My prayers go out to everybody. Um, but beyond that, I hope everybody else had a good time. I went down to the what they call down here flats, and it's um, we were by the Jesus, I can't think, Corpus Christi. We were out by the water, because I can't think of what I want to say, and we had a bonfire and stuff. And again, I didn't know all that was going on, so my heart goes out to everybody involved. Um, but I hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing fine. I don't have much for today. I did want to talk to y'all about some stuff. First of all, for those of you still out insisting that they want the truth about Chris Watts. When are we ever going to find the truth? What happened? Was Nicole involved? I'm going to say something that I've been saying for a long time, and I'm going to keep saying it. Everybody knows Chris lies. Everybody knows that he lies a little and he tells the truth a little. He has never told the complete, honest truth, and he never will. But, and I've said this every time this comes up, in my personal opinion, I believe the closest where we're going to get to the truth is Dylan's book. Now, I don't know Dylan. I've never met him. I've never talked to him. And I've only talked to his girlfriend a little bit in the comment section. This is not, obviously not sponsored. But I do believe Dylan's book gives the most accurate truth. It's the closest that Chris is ever going to get to telling the whole truth. So, for a quick reminder, according to the book, and again, I don't think Dylan lied. If there's any lies in the book, I think it's the lies that Chris told Dylan. I think Dylan reported what was told to him. I think he wrote down, exactly what the way it was told to him. I don't think Dylan lied. I think he did what, was told. But according to the book, if we remember right from when I went over it before and other people that have gone over it, she wasn't there at the time of the deaths, but when he killed, according to him, what Chris told, according to Dylan, what Chris told him was that when he killed Shanann, he called Nicole. He told Nicole, I've killed Shanann. And Nicole said, well, now that Shanann's dead, you might as well kill the kids, but it'll be okay. I love you and I will marry you. So you need to go to work like you would. Take the kids with you. Do what you need to do to get rid of the kids. And when he said, well, what am I going to do about Shanann? Her body's still here. What do I do? She said, don't worry. I'll get someone to get rid of it. I think that's where her friend Jim, leave Jim alone, Jim. I think that's where her friend Jim comes into play. I think he helped her get rid of Shanann's body. Maybe did it for her. Maybe helped her do it, whatever. But I think that's where Jim comes into this, because I believe Jim had a hand in this too. So, according to the book, Chris disposed of the kids' bodies, and Nicole, I guess, buried Shanann. I think that's why the grave was so shallow and not a deep grave. I think that's a strong possibility. I've heard a lot of people say things like, well, he's a convict, so you can't trust him. Well, first of all, That's not a fair thing to say at all. Second of all, if you're going to take that stance, then don't watch Real Killers anymore, because he used to be a convict. He was a convicted felon. He was in prison. And Christina Randall, a great YouTuber, has also been in prison before. That's two that I can think of off the top of my head. And people trust them, so I don't know why you wouldn't trust Dylan. I'm not saying, I don't know Dylan. I've never even spoke to the guy. I've never even really spoke to his girlfriend except for in the comments. But if you want the truth, or what I believe is the closest where we're going to get to the truth on the Chris Watts, I think Dylan's book is the closest where we're going to get, because I don't think Chris is ever going to tell the full truth to anybody. I've also discovered, since I haven't been doing a lot of videos on here about the Watts case, really, I've also discovered that there are still people out there, unbeknownst to me, I'm discovering more and more every day just about, people out there that call themselves true crime people. They like true crime stories, and they've never heard of Chris Watts, and I'm mind blown. I am completely and totally mind blown by that. So, starting next Wednesday, we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to break it up in sections. And we're going to take each section. Every Wednesday, we're going to take a new section, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to go back to the beginning. Now, how far back? I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if I'm just going to go a little bit back. Like back to when Shanann met Chris. Or we're going to go a little bit back, like back to when Shanann went and visited the family. Or we're going to go way back, way back to when they first met. I haven't decided how far back I'm going to go yet. So if anybody has suggestions on how to do this or when to start, put it in the comments. Let me know in the comments how far back you think I should go. Where do you want to know? Because, I've been thinking about that. Even though all of us have heard a bunch of different content creators talk about this case a million times in a million different ways, there's still things that we miss, because there's so much that happened in this case. There's things that we missed, or we may have heard about and forgotten, and I might be talking about something and go, holy crap, that's right. That's right, I remember that. We might all have the same experience on this, so even if you're familiar with it, you might want to watch these anyway. We might discover something new, or something that's not necessarily new, but has not been talked about a lot and been forgotten. So, I would be great if y'all decided to do this journey with me. I'm going to go back. I just haven't decided how far. So if anybody wants to leave messages in the comments and let me know how far back we'd like to see it go, let's do that, because, again, we don't know. We might discover something, And there are people out there that are still going, who? Chris Watts, what? Who the fuck is Chris Watts? So, that's what we're getting ready to do, starting next Wednesday. As per usual, my Friday Night Lives are going to be about some mysteries here in Texas, mysterious things happen in Texas to men in general. We're going to talk about that again this Friday night. I have a lot more information, and I think I've learned how to do a few new things. Go Robin. So that'll be this Friday night at 10 Central. So, do all this stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments about how far back you think I should go. Where do you think I should do these at? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start over, take sections. We're gonna take a section and take it apart. We're going to take each section apart in videos, and then we're gonna work together and talk about it. I might even do a few Watts Wednesday live streams if it's a particularly long section, or a section that I think that a lot of us would enjoy. I might turn those into live streams. It's a possibility. So let's do all the things. Let's do the liking and the sharing and the subscribing and the commenting. Help me out a little bit. We're a community. we help each other. So get those comments and get those suggestions, get the questions in. Um, Otherwise, I hope everybody, like I said, had a good time, with the exception, um, which I'm so sorry about. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. Um, Everybody be kind to yourselves and each other. Make good choices. I love you, and I will be back next Wednesday. We're gonna start dissecting it. All right. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed night. I love y'all.